Cutie Cinderella just confirmed it's the shock collar, so here's everything we know about Hasan Piker shocking his dog. Last week, Hasan went viral after his dog Kaya got up from her bed, and while Hasan was already frustrated, he screamed the place command, then reached for something. At that same time, the dog yelped in pain and sat on the bed. Instead of looking over at her, Hasan said immediately she's just being a baby, which very obviously implies he knew what caused the dog to yelp. Lots of speculation went around, but notice the collar had a flashing light, which paired with the yelp gave people the impression it was a shock collar. XQC offered to donate $50,000 to an animal rescue shelter if Hasan showed the collar. Hasan waited for the next stream to address the situation, where he said, "It looks bad, but Kaya heard her do nail on her cot while he was reaching for his in." He also claimed she has a very strict routine with a lot of playtime and isn't allowed to roam from the cot because she has a tendency to rest on the hardwood, which would cause bad pain for her joints. He then showed the e-collar and claimed it was only a rumble collar, where many noticed there seemed to be a piece of tape over the collar. People brightened the image and confirmed there was a piece of tape. Lots of people spoke out about it, but FaZe Lacey said point blank their shared dog trainer offered a method of training that involves shock collars. Next, internet detectives searched every available shock/rumble collar, where they noticed the collar didn't line up with the rumble model. Instead, the charger port and light lined up very well with the shock collar version. One of the original creators of VR technology then tweeted he would donate $100,000 to an animal shelter if Hasan let someone dismantle the collar and verify it. They pointed out Hasan's brother was an engineer and could easily modify the collar to remove the shock prongs. Then people found 7 different instances where Hasan reached over and Kaya moved into frame on her cot. One instance, he says he tied his dog to her bed to train her from the place command. Hasan has offered even more explanations for those instances where he says they were out of context, or that she got up because he was reaching for the gate controller, which made her excited. An overhead shot was found with a remote that matches the shock collar remote. The rumble only remote is red, while the shock collar is black, which matches his remote. The most damning clip is that Cutie Cinderella, his friend, in an attempt to defend him, confirms it was a shock collar with the prongs removed. There are 2 other instances where this drama spiraled and affected the people around him. Valkyrie, his longtime friend, defended him by saying he loves the dogs and treats her right, and she wished people would have the energy for the tragedy going on instead, which she immediately realized made her look like she was using the tragedy to distract from Hasan's mistake. So later she reveals she reached out to Asmongold and NMP for advice, which got even more backlash because she was being friendly with Asmongold. So she apologized again for talking to Asmongold at all. Moving on, Pokimane and Lily Pichu had a podcast scheduled with Hasan, but announced out of the fear for their staff, they would postpone the episode until the drama washed over. Then Pokimane tweeted out, "Yeah, no, the staff did this without my input." So she threw her staff under the bus to stop herself from getting hate, but that's such a cruel move, you know? Anyway, that's everything that happened. Let me know your thoughts. But I believe at this point he's blatantly lying to his audience. A name's a name. Like and follow, please.